Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Now I'm starting to wonder, something said muted. Can you hear me? That's an interesting factor. Why did it do that? Anyway, okay. Can't see any other thing, so hopefully you can hear me. I'm Boundy, psychic medium, bringing you the daily Lenormand card spread reading. I think my brain must be addled like the weather may have done some damage last night. It was very, very stormy, and the weather was quite severe, apparently. I slept through it. I didn't hear much of it at all, so I must have been really, really tired, which is good. It means the body rejuvenates quite quickly, doesn't it? And hang on, I'm just trying to write sorry, ceostars.com. I'm just putting the websites in there, the links. So here is the other one. There we go. So that's the other one, ceostars.com. Now, what I'm going to do is go across to the cards, because that's what we're here for. It is just past the 8 a.m. here at Port Elliot, South Australia. And I did say who I am, and we're going to invite our spirit guides to come across with us, so to speak, with the cards, to guide us, and whatever other channel you like to use as your guidance, do tap into that and bring them connecting with your inner self so that you understand what these cards are going to mean for you today. I'm going to, the birds are chirping really loudly in the tree. I'm going to read the Owl card first. So those who fly solo have the strongest wings. So it would seem that, yes, maybe we are going to be asked to do a little bit of solo work today and learn as we go, just as we are, from the Gilded Breviary Lenormand deck by Ciro Marchetti, expanded edition, and here are the three cards. We've got the Labyrinth in the home space, the Mature Man as our overall theme, and we have the Anchor as our work space today. Let's zoom into them. We shall get that closer look, because I really like to see the detail in this one today. Theme, masculine. Very mature masculine. So it brings in that really well-experienced and wise aspect of being in this body, anchored and mature. So it's bringing in that is more the stable, sensible, wise, practical, and also that has that more sensual feel to it, because, this does look more like it's ready for passion. That gorgeous red draped coat that he's wearing. He certainly is a more muscly type of man. Not that that's an absolute necessity, but it gives that sense of strength. And the hair not quite grey, moving into it, coming into that is the really good, stable, wise. What have your experiences been from your life that brings you to feeling in this state of stable security? And you can take a breath and think to yourself, that you've got that inner knowing that there's a lot of life that you know now, and there's so much that you can bring to the table as your own inner guidance from lessons learned, and also to be able to pass that on to others around and about you, because you've got that sense of having lived well. Okay, that's what I'm feeling from this card for our theme today. That wonderful balance of what we've been experiencing of the feminine lately. Okay, so we're going to bring that in. It's not real serious, even though he does look a little more seriously ahead. It's still, there's still some room for some, joy and happiness and pleasure from this card in our masculine today. Okay, that's what I'm feeling from this. Now, excuse me. Frog in the throat. And good morning to you. Ha, muscly man. Yes, gosh, yes, it does matter. It does. You think? Which part of that does matter as far as what I've described? It'd be lovely to know your thoughts. So with our home space, we've got this maze. It's called the labyrinth card, but, it does look like a maze. Those puzzles that you have, puzzle books. There's many a time where you get the maze puzzles. I love doing them because they do give that bit of a challenge of finding your way around and about, or whichever way the path takes us. So it is about our journey today in our home space. So we've got people around us. We can see, we can communicate. We have that sense of, look, this is going to be okay, because you're not blinded from too high a walls with this one. You've got the ability to be able to see in front and behind if you so desire to look behind. I'm sensing that this is about taking that journey. We've got the hour that suggests we are a bit solo. Well, here on this particular pathway through our labyrinth, we are solo on our own particular journey, but we can reach out and ask for help sometimes. And then we have that central space where we have rest. Which space and place are you going to be choosing for yourself today? Okay, so it's giving us that choice, I think. Once we've done a bit of that work of moving along that pathway, we are going to have that time to be able to sit and rest. And good morning from Shaz to everyone. Lovely to have you here this morning too. I really feel like I want to take a rest in a space right now, because it is still windy outside, but it's going to come to its calmness, and be ready to have that rest whilst it is the calmness. We've got the doves, I'm assuming these are doves above the gazebo here, that we're going to be able to have that sense of peace once we've moved through those parts of our journey today. Now, it can be in short bursts. It could be that we have many of these little labyrinths to move through, or that we've got something that we're planning to be a bigger one, a bigger challenge that's going to give us that rest, big rest or a little rest. It's up to you which way you move with that, I feel. So have fun with it though, because for me, this type of stuff, it is a game. It's like fun. It's bringing to mind those things we used to move through with as children, in playgrounds, that sort of thing. So, and it's green. Isn't it beautiful? Anyway, I digress. I'm feeling like I need a rest even myself right now. Let's move over, though, to the work card. The work card, being the anchor, is putting that stability really into place today whilst we are in our workspace. This is for the work we do, the business we might run. The tasks we have are going to be needing to be grounded first. So put down that stable anchoring for yourself so that you've got that base to be able to work steadily instead of being thrown this way, that way, and all over the place, because others might be pushing us around or putting pressure on us to do certain things in certain times. There could be just something that is a chaotic mix in your workplace that needs to be stabilised. So let that anchor really hit and pin into its base. So on an ocean floor, for those who are boaties and have known the use of an anchor in seas, you'll know how you need to drag it a bit to be able to really pin into the ocean floor or the lake floor or wherever you are on water, so to speak. What you're going to do is feel that grab, know that it is holding, and be able to then do what work is needed in that space of time that you have before it starts to drift. Because sometimes anchors do come adrift, they do shift, reposition, and that's all you need to do is shift your perspective, your advantage to where you need it to be, and drop your anchor again. Make sure it's pinning in again so that you have that steady next step ready to go. That's what I'm feeling from this in the workspace. And that to me feels like it sort of correlates with what the gazebo is here in the labyrinth. Sometimes, just to use the fishing analogy, as far as it takes a while before you find where the fish may be. And then you do need to pull up and shift again to find them again, because fish don't stay there for you to be catching them. They are a mobile, very fluid into the ocean type of swimmers. You've got to follow them around. And that feels quite a bit like what we're going to experience through the day today, in needing to be able to shift as we sense that we've got that next step, next stage to do, and those bits of paths that we might come up to the dead end here and have to retrace to find what is the true path to give us that break. It can be challenging. That's what I'm feeling for today, but certainly the masculine energy is going to give us that really lovely sense of stability and being able to do whatever we need to do for our day today. And good morning to you, Lynette. Lovely to see you here this morning as well. So with those cards, certainly we are going to have some fun with it today in our home space and in the workspace, because what person doesn't like fishing? Probably quite a few. I do like boating. I do like fishing. I like that type of activity where you are at the freedom of where you can go as far as the waters flow. So take advantage of what you have in your day today, knowing that there is that stable factor of being able to put your anchor down wherever you need to stop for that moment. Take a rest in that gazebo when you get there, and then reposition and move forward again with that strength of the masculine. So that's how I'm reading these cards as I see them in the layout today. You may be able to read them in something different, more specific for you, because it's you who are living your unique life. You know what pathway you want to journey, so take those steps. Trust yourself in what direction you are moving, even if you need to tap into that internal compass you have. It's called intuition, gut feeling, maybe even the spirits guiding you. So I'll leave it there with you for this morning. Thank you so much for joining me. And certainly if you do need to have the more in-depth reading, there is the psychic.online to book readings in that you can join in with me as a video call, or just that I'm recording what are your questions and the guidance that comes with that. Or you can check out Sea Stars, and when the green light's on with online ready to go, or you can have an instant reading. Thank you for being here. Thanks, Shaz. Bye for now. And we'll catch up soon. Take the breaths you need. Take the steps you need. Fly as you need to, because we are going to be a fair bit solo today, as the Owl's guidance suggests. Be the best you within that as well. And thank you, Lynette. And I'll see you tomorrow. Namaste.